Hey guys, this is Lancer welcoming you to Castlevania Circle of the Moon for the Game Boy Advance. And I'm not sure if there's like a story thing opening if you wait. I think it's just like a demo that we don't really need to watch. No, okay, we don't need to see that. Okay. So yeah. So I'm pretty excited about starting this. This is, of course, the first Castlevania for the Game Boy Advance. And it's more in the style of Symphony of the Night. More like a Metroidvania format, which is cool. I really like those, to be honest. And I pushed the wrong button. Okay. Okay, we're going to start a new game here. It's going to be good stuff. I don't know this game extremely well, but I guess I know it kind of decently. It's been a long time since I played it, but yeah. It is 1830 at an old Austrian castle. From the worshippers of chaos rise the plea for the return of the Lord of Darkness. Of course, because that's what everybody wants. They want the Lord of Darkness to return. That's it. That's all they care about. It's redonkulous. Camilla. We crave the presence of the embodiment of suffering. The ruler of darkness. Kind of weird how it shows your health and stuff, like during a cutscene. I don't think they should have done it that way, it's just weird. I have waited for this moment to be awake again. I like Dracula's portrait, though. To bask in darkness and feel the moonlight within. Count Dracula, I am honored to be in your presence. Indeed, though I lack my full power. We are preparing the rite to replenish your power. Well, that's not good, we can't let that happen. Stop! Hey everybody, it's Morris Baldwin. And some other people. You cannot be allowed to taint the world. You, I remember. You were one of the vampire killers that sealed me. Vampire killer. You've aged. Well, yeah, he's not a vampire, bro. It is our duty to see you banished. Amusing to use my nemesis's life to return my power. I have no use for children. Begone! Just do a bat. Hugh, Nathan. So we got Hugh and Nathan. Nathan Graves. Master. And Hugh Baldwin. Father. That's not good. It's a long fall, dude. No creatures around here. Hugh, are you okay? So Nathan Graves looks pretty badass. Yeah, we were just brushed aside and ignored. That's a shame. We have to find Master. I'll go. He's my father. Nathan, you'll be in the way. Just get out of here. What are you talking about? In the way? You know what you're talking about, bro. I want to find Master as much as anybody. Guess we'll just have to prove that we can survive here. So yes, we play as Nathan Graves. This is a pretty awesome character, I would say. Okay, you can move around, you got your whip, you can swing it around all awesome-like, which is pretty useful for certain enemies. You can jump pretty high. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so let's see. Got a menu here, you can see your stats and everything. Here we got DSS, which are like cards you pick up from enemies as like rare drops, I do believe. Give you different abilities and whatnot. It's pretty nice. Let's see, items. I don't think we really have any items. You can equip something on your body, your right and left arms, and then just the usable items, and then cards. You can look at the cards you picked up. Then magic items. I think they're like basically like relics that give you abilities and stuff. In config, I don't think we really need to change anything. You can change the buttons if you want, but not really interested in doing that. Okay. So let's get moving. So this area is kind of like a... You can press select to see the map. This area is kind of to get you used to, you know, like jumping and doing different stuff. The controls, basically. You can pick up some hearts, of course, because it's Castlevania, so you have hearts. We got some skeleton bombers, I believe they're called, yes. Okay. Well, now what you want to do in this area is just keep fighting skeleton bombers until you get the... I believe they drop a card. So I would recommend just fighting them until you get it. Ow, okay, that was dumb. Freaking skeleton bomber. The skeleton just like laying on the coffin up there, like hanging on a hole in the wall. It's exciting. What do you want, dude? Ooh, big heart. There we go. Picking up some hearts, even though we can't really use them yet until we get a sub-weapon. Because yeah, this game does have sub-weapons. Okay, just ran right into the bomb. That's not what we want to do! Okay, so end of the line here, but basically, since we didn't pick up the card, well, here's the Catacombs, but I'm just going to stick into this area until I can pick up the card. It usually doesn't take too long. This place does have some pretty good music, though. We can just kind of go back and forth. Shouldn't take too long to pick up this card. Come on, dude, drop it. You can do it. There it is. Salamander card. Of course, I think you need 2 cards in order to do something. Attribute and action cards will create a specific effect. These can be set at the menu screen, DSS option. Yeah, so basically I think you need 1 card of each. 1 action and 1 attribute in order to actually do something. So we got the Salamander card. We should be picking up another card here pretty soon. Hopefully that won't be too difficult to get. And we just got some skeleton bombers. Not really a big deal. They're not very difficult to deal with. Woo! Stylin'. We got bats, of course. And I guess it's kind of a bone pillar, bone head. It just doesn't have the pillar part. It's just the head. So it's pretty cool. Okay. But yeah, the great thing about the castle... Oh, wait, what do we got here? Wristband, I think that raises your attack. Right? Yeah, I think that's what that does. Yeah. Cotton armband. Yeah, but the great thing about the Metroidvania format in these games is there's always like different ways you can go, which is pretty cool. I like that whole deal. So we got a box here we can't really do anything with right now, so I guess we'll have to come back later. I think there's gold on the floor over there. I don't know what's going on with that. Ow, okay. Don't shoot your little breath at me. It looks like ice breath. So yeah, there we got the Mercury card, which should give us our first actual like a special ability thing. Yeah. which is pretty cool. You push L, and I believe that gives us the Flame Whip, which is pretty cool. And we got these poison worms. Swing the whip to take out the little worms on the bottom, and then just jump attack the dude up there. And we got an antidote, which is cool. It's called poison worm, so I'm guessing it can poison you. I mean, one would think logic would dictate. Ow, another wristband, which I think we can equip a second one as well, right? In the other arm. There's an antidote, of course. Yeah, you can. Cool. Getting some extra attack. Oh boy. There we go. Let's go up here. I think the first save point is over here. Yeah, here it is. First save point. You know, it's a lot like in Symphony of the Night, where there's little rooms scattered all throughout the game with save points, and they recover your HP and magic, which is nice. They're little red rooms on the map, so yeah, if you've played Symphony of the Night, then you know how it works. Got the Flame Whip! Check that out. Which makes the beginning part of the game much easier. Makes your attacks hurt a lot more. So it's pretty nice. Look at that. Of course, it does take MP, but you don't really need MP that much at this point, so it's not really a big deal. You can go ahead and use it. Use it all you want. Ooh, we got the dagger for sub-weapon. Of course, sub-weapons work exactly the same in this game as they do in any other. And we got our first level up. Good stuff. Okay, yes, you can slide, of course. Which actually does quite a bit of damage to some enemies. So some enemies, it's just good to slide through them. See that? It works. It's good stuff. So coming up there is going to be a really tough enemy. I think it's called the Earth Demon. I think it's in this room. Yeah, right here. Earth Demon. It has a spike attack that you can jump over if you time your jump right. It's not recommended to actually beat this guy, but you can do it. But you're probably going to take a lot of damage doing it. But I guess I'll just kind of show off taking him down, because it can be done. It's just not very easy. And he kicks your ass at this point. But yeah, you can do it if you want. And we're picking up some hearts. Before we go up there, we need to head over this way and pick up these. The dash boots, which if you couldn't guess, double tap forward to perform a dash move, which you will need to make certain jumps and whatnot. Now we can dash. You know, we can make certain jumps, and plus we can just move faster. That's always nice. We's can dash. And we got more bats. I love how when you kill them, like, blood just like squirts everywhere. All dramatically. That's nice. Oh, we got zombies, of course. Of course, they're infinitely respawning, as in most Castlevania games. So, not a big deal. They just take one shot to kill, and yeah. Not much of a big deal. Yeah, so if you didn't know, this game was actually a launch title for the GBA, and it looks pretty damn good for, like, you know, like first generation GBA. Pretty damn good. Hell, I think it still looks pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, that's not a good thing to do to a zombie. Just, it doesn't work. Alrighty then. What we got here? Potion! Like the basic healing item. Of course, 20 HP. So I'm not sure, but I think this is the game that I never finished. Yeah. Well, one of the Castlevania games on the GBA I never finished because there was some glitch, like towards the end of the game, that made it impossible for me to actually progress. I'm not sure if it was this game. It might have been. But, you know, whichever one it was, hopefully that doesn't happen in this LP, because that would kind of suck. I guess we'll just have to see. But I think there's going to be another, yep, another Earth Demon. But now that we have dash, it's like it's easier to just run by him. Yeah, I think we want to slide down here. And we get a heart max up. Heart max increases. Good stuff. That's always nice. You definitely want to pick all those up. Because I think that's the only way your hearts... I'm not sure if your heart max increases when you level up, but... maybe it does. Skeleton Spear. Okay. Like I said, I don't know this game extremely well, but... I think well enough to where I can... kick some ass and try to do all I can do, and yeah. Yeah, we don't want to go there. I think there's a save point somewhere around here. Ow, okay. It's just rude. Yeah, I think the save point's up there. So let's head on up there. Okay, we can do that. How's it going? Take you down. And we shall save before we move on. Because that's good stuff. There we go.